You guys, I don't know what's up with Jackson Wang, Jiaer. I don't know what's up with this guy. Why he keeps popping up with stuff that just, I'm like, dude, where does this guy take his freaking ideas from? So, because today I'm gonna roast him. I'm sure he doesn't mind. I think I kind of smelled the guy. I think he can take a bit of banter, okay? If anybody decides to send it to him, hi Jackson, just sit down and listen. Let's go back to the first video that kind of triggered a lot of people.
Underrated green flags.
I have no idea what that means.
You know green flags? You don't know green flags?
No.
So when you're in a relationship or you want to look for someone, you want to list all their green flags and red flags. So red flags is something that you don't like from them, and green flags is all the good things that you want from your partners.
It's subjective, right?
Yeah.
It's personal.
Yeah.
I like extroverts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because you're also an extrovert.
Yeah, it's just like that energy, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. Just can't talk to a wall, you know? You know, like,
That's
if
not
it's
fun.
a wall,
That's
then I
not
can just
fun.
bait the curtain, you know?
The first reaction that I had after re-listening, because the first time I was like, okay, maybe this guy's still in pain and, let's just give him some slack. But when I heard another take of his on introverts, he's bitching around about them. My take was like, all right, Jiaer, baby, who hurt you? Who is the manipulative, cold-blooded, dominating, introverted bitch? Who hurt you? Who is she? I want to befriend this chick. Look at what she did to you. Here you are bitching around about, did she pin you against the wall also? Oh man, I get it. That's why you're bitching about walls now, because they remind you of her. Oh my God, I'm so sorry for you. I hope that you find another, because apparently you're drawn to introverts. Like you're a sucker for introverts, dude. I hate to break it to you. You know where I come from with this? The next part of the interview. But until then, please, I want to know who this chick was. I want to meet her. I want to learn a few tricks from her, because if she did that to this guy, he's got a bit of stamina, okay? He's got some hot blood in him. And somebody to piss him off and hurt him so badly that now he bitches around about never being able to date introverts because it would be like talking to the wall. I think she pinned him against the wall. I think he likes it. I think he's got the really big hots for introverted chicks. You know why? Because introverted people, they will just, that they are just quiet. The stare, that gaze, those hallucinating eyes, they just stare right through you all the way to your soul. It's like you're naked in front of them, even if you're all dressed up. They see through you. And that is so magnetic. And every extrovert is going to fall for that. That's power. That's power. This chick had power over you. And I can understand. Again, all she had to do was just look at you, shut up, look at you, pin you against the wall, and you're going to remember her the rest of your life. And now you're bitching in interviews about this chick because you just can't forget her. I get it. Tough act to follow. I hope you get it together though, because there are more other introverted women out there on the planet who are you're going to meet them, and they're probably going to be just as intense. So you're going to get over it, okay? So don't take it out on introverts. Speaking of which, here's the second bit about introverts that came up again on TikTok. And this is where I decided I'm going to have a stab at this guy, figuratively speaking, obviously, because he can take some banter. Oh, he can take it. Here's the stuff.
Yeah.
What are like the required skill set for performing on stage?
I don't know. Maybe to me, extrovert. I'm a very extrovert.
You're a very extroverted person?
I can't stand introverts.
Okay.
I don't hate them.
Okay.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm just like, I get along with extroverts very well.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because my entire team is introvert. Look at them.
Oh, they're very
so introvert.
reserved.
Just nothing. Just feels like there's no one there, but there's someone there.
Oh, okay. I get it. I totally get the vibe.
Talking to the wall sometimes, That's insane.
Okay.
Yeah.
But are you the same like on stage and like behind stage? Because most of us see you as like a very outgoing person.
I
very
am.
friendly. And,
I am. But I get sad too.
Okay.
I get lonely too. I'm a human too. But majority of the time, I'm just hyped.
That's nice.
Yeah.
But do you get like stressed or like pressured from all
Yes.
your work?
No, I never
Yeah?
get stressed from my work because
Okay,
it's
but
something that I love. But I get stressed when my team all introvert.
okay,
I get
because they
stressed
don't
because they just
energize
suck
you.
my energy out.
Oh, really?
I'm like outputting,
Come on.
outputting, and then they just take it, and then nothing in return.
Oh,
Now I
really?
suck dry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you like to be surrounded by extroverts.
Yeah,
Okay.
always positive mindset and, always encouraging, motivated,
Okay.
you know.
What kind of energy do you think would like make you feel more motivated and like
Active.
active one?
Yeah,
Okay.
active and like positive.
Positive?
Yeah,
Okay.
supportive.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, the entire concept of introvert versus extrovert, he has it all wrong. Okay, let's talk some serious stuff here. Number one, introverts select people. Extroverts, they just go out and socialize with everybody. Okay, introverts, they can smell people, figuratively speaking, they can sense, they can pick up people's energy a mile away, and they will select. That's what they do. When they're in a situation where they can't select, they just turn quiet. They look at you. They probably look at you with haunting eyes, and they give you the cold treatment, the silent treatment, because you're already too much. You're annoying them. You're pissing them off. Like these guys in his team. This guy's their employer, the boss, the idol, the one that they look up to. Of course, they're not going to talk over him. They're going to let him talk and talk and talk and talk, because when the boss talks, everybody needs to listen. Like that's every employee ever, anybody that's ever been an employee. This guy was never an employee, obviously. Every employee knows that. You let the boss talk. And when the boss is done, maybe you don't, what are you going to do? You're going to contradict him? You're going to compliment him? You're going to say something else that he's, no, no. That's what they're probably doing. Also, if you want an introvert's idea, just don't talk so much. Pass on or roll on an idea, and then let them, give them some time and let them ponder over it. Okay? Let them think it over, and they'll come back to you. Maybe not in the spot, because you know what introverts do? They want to make sure that the stuff that comes out of their mouth is actually very good. Okay? Extroverts, they'll say whatever kind of crap. This guy's, he's definitely an extrovert, and he's definitely Aries, because in the first full interview, which I mentioned about, the interviewer told him, you're an Aries. The guy asked, what does that mean? Let me tell you one thing, the Aries people, some of them, not all, especially those born in March, not in April, first decan, Aries, really infantile in the energy and so on. One of the things that they do is that they go on and on and on yapping about, they don't filter anything, they just say it, they go for it, they don't think much, they just do it. Reckless drivers, bad jokes, stupid crap that they say doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. They are the, probably the worst bosses to have. But coming back to extroverts, they don't select. They don't filter anything. They don't reflect on things. They just put it out there, put it out there, put it out there, Output, 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 like this guy said. And if it's crap, okay, yeah, sure. We'll take another stab at it the next time. When we say something else, we'll just move on, get over it, and so on. Introverts don't do that, okay? Introverts really make sure that what they say makes sense, is good, has some filters passed, okay? So they make sure that it's not any kind of stuff that they say. That's why they're quiet, probably. And that's a sign of respect for their interlocutor. Okay, the person, people they're speaking to. Yeah. Okay, another thing. He said that sometimes he gets sad and lonely too. Introverts are not sad and lonely. I hate to break it to you. Again, bad definition. No, just because these people are observing, reading, right through you, like I said, even if it's not a woman you're in an intimate relationship with, an introvert is still going to see through you, Jackson. Jaar. She's gonna see, or they are gonna see through you. That's what they're doing. They're reading you. Okay? They're not sad. They're not lonely. They're not cold. They're there and they're observing you. And they're like hunting for the right moment or praying for the right moment when to tell you the news. Maybe it's not good stuff sometimes. I'm just saying. Another thing, sad and lonely. Everybody gets sad and lonely. This is not an extrovert versus introvert thing. Introverts, like everybody, they do have sad and lonely moments. Everybody's got those. But when they're quiet in your meetings or when they're around you, it's probably because you're yapping on too much. And they just want to give you the time to like consume all that energy that you seem to want to, because you obviously can't shut up, you know. So, ladies, okay, because I watched, okay, this guy has a lot of women fans, obviously. The polarity there, the sexual attraction is still at play with every idol on this planet. So that's why since I'm pissed off with the introvert, extrovert crap about us being walls, although I'm an ambivert, but anyhow, I did pay attention to this discussion. And let me tell you, again, he's pissing off a lot of people. I don't think it's good for business, really, honestly. I don't. I mean, it's fun if you want to banter, but just explain it, because otherwise there are a lot of his fans who are disappointed in this guy. Again, that's one. Secondly, a lot of his fans pointed out that introverts or extroverts, because he's an extrovert, they function better with introverts. Here's the proof. His entire team, the one he recruited, are introverts. His entire team, his creative team, are all introverts, and he's an extrovert. He bitches about it, but he needs them. He functions with them. Hey, he picked them. He single-handedly recruited every single one of them. He doesn't have a boss of his own. So, if it's not obvious by now that extroverts function really well, including in business, also in intimacy, like that woman, she left a mark on you, obviously. I hope by the, I don't know, whatever age you want to get married, I hope you get over her, because I don't know how you're going to get, he talked about getting married and stuff in other interviews. So, you know, you got to let go of that introverted bitch, because you might run into another. You seem to be so drawn to introverts. I don't know why you're bitching about them. I really don't. You're obviously magnetized to them. You're probably a masochist, you know? Probably. I mean, this guy is bitching about introverts all around him, but he just keeps piling them up more and more. He's got to be a masochist. And those poor introverts are the situational sadists. Why do I say situational? Because they don't want to do that. This guy selected them, okay? He put them in the role where he's tortured by them, and then he bitches around about them. So he's the masochist of choice, and those people are the situational sadists. Jesus. That's why I said that the woman that he was bitching about in the first reel, I don't know what she did to him, but he was probably super magnetized to her also. She probably saw through him, and he probably can't stay away from introverts. There. Okay, so ladies, whoever you are, if you're this guy's fans, okay, remember that what I said in the previous video, I'm going to link it under here, because seriously speaking now, as women in intimacy, there is a lot of value in being introverted also. I want to encourage people to consider being ambiverts, so developing both sides of the spectrum, introverts versus extroverts. Those are both ways of being that you can oscillate between. You can relate better to other people. But as women in intimate relationships, you gotta be, or you need to train your introverted side, because like I said there, in intimacy, physical intimacy and sex, you process a lot of energy inside you. That is no joke. That is no joke. Even if you don't believe in the subtle things, let's just say that your partner, let's say you're also drawn to an extroverted guy, and this guy also has sex to discharge tension, anger, frustration, whatever. Where does he discharge them? Well, in that intimate space with you, so it binds to you also. You got to know what to do, especially as women, because natively, by the very act itself, we receive something inside of us from our man. Something very important, I would say, but you know. So it's going to be the same with emotions. And as women, often in intimate relationships, that's why it's very important to choose carefully who we date. We process not just our emotions, but sometimes the emotions that our beloved leaves into us also. We do that. Women are also naturally more compassionate, empathetic. We pick up the energy. We absorb it. We're in the intimate space with this guy, whoever he is for everybody. So we got to know how to process that energy. Okay? Please go back to that video. What I explained there seriously, not bantering and going at this guy's jugular for being super attracted to introverts and then bitching about it. Also, he's probably like in the erotic blueprints, he's probably the sexual. God, I hate those people. But man, I'm so attracted to them. That is the erotic blueprint called the sexual. This guy's probably it. That's what he's doing. Anyhow, you got to know what to do with all the energy that you're processing and you're accumulating in your body. That's why you're active interior. That's what introverts are. Extroverts are active outside, not necessarily so much spending time inside. Introverts are primarily active inside. So you got to learn what to do, how to purge your internal universe, because otherwise you're not that juicy, magnetic, attractive, harmonious partner in the relationship. Because you got a lot of stuff, like women have a lot of stuff to handle on their own. Then there's the stuff that the partner brings in intimacy, in physical intimacy. Especially when they're having sex, to discharge stuff. Don't underestimate the power of those emotions that were discharged into you. Do not. Even if it sounds woo-woo, please believe me, you as a woman, you need to know every now and then you need to have resources, you need to have somebody that supports you to cleanse that stuff. All right? Purge it. Come back to the relationship anew. And hopefully your intimate partner, who's, if you're drawn to extroverts, will also work on his introverted side, because some stuff they need a purge on their own, ideally. So that's it. If this video reached Jackson Wang, well, you gotta learn these things also. Okay, you gotta understand the introverted nature. It's not what you think. And please cut some slack with those people. And the women, those super magnetic, probably dominatrixes also, introverted chicks that you're drawn to. Okay, get over the past one, because probably you're gonna meet a new one and you gotta be fresh. Okay, she's gonna have her time with you. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.